Hey guys, I'm MG, and today I'll be looking at Predator 2, which is a 1990 American science fiction action film that was directed by Stephen Hopkins and written by returning writers Jim and John Thomas. It also stars Danny Glover as the main character, Mike Harrigan. However, we're not here to name celebrities. We're here to review, so why do we do that? Right now. First of all, this film is flipping bonkers. It features a plot involving gang warfare and voodoo. It contains a lot more action and violence compared to the first film. Everyone is carrying a gun, and it has a predator running around Los Angeles, killing people. So in summary, this movie is really crazy, but I'm going to be honest. I really like this new direction they took. It feels just right for a place like Los Angeles, and the fact that we see the predator in the city is such a novel idea that works surprisingly well. And this increase in action and violence is honestly what you would expect from a sequel. So that's really neat. And the action was really entertaining. It was enticing, it had a lot of tension, and it had a really unsettling atmosphere that I really enjoyed. Especially in the final battle, where it was so awesome to see someone fighting with a predator using his own weapon. The production design was straight up flawless, where it fitted the tone so well, and just felt like part of a real world. The music was pretty great as well, although it was a little too similar to the first film. But that's okay. I also really enjoyed Mike Harrigan as the main character. He was really funny, Danny Glover did an amazing job in his acting, and is a huge step up from Dutch, with where he's actually enjoyable. The Predator himself was still as fantastic as ever, with once again great stunt acting from Kevin Peter Hall. The special effects were really well made, with the gore, the new weapons, and the new Predator design, which I really like. The cinematography was also really creative, with a lot of shots that just look amazing. Like when the Predator's on a building, with where lightning strikes him. The new weapons the Predator has are honestly really cool, and was a really nice thing to include, since this is a sequel. The setting was a huge improvement compared to the original, and it's really nice to see the Predator running around the city. So yeah, this film was just way more thrilling than the first film. But it does have a few issues here and there that hold it back from perfection. Like, the visual effects are quite dated, which isn't surprising for a film released in this time, but it still hasn't aged very well. The side characters are also a bit underwritten. Peter Keyes was a really boring villain who wasn't very scary, and while I did quite like the acting from Gary Busey, his performance wasn't enough to make me threatened by him either. Danny was really boring, and I don't really feel the sadness that Mike is feeling after his death, since they don't really establish a friendship, and his death scene was really lame, with cheap looking effects in it as well. But Ruben Blades was solid in his acting. Leona was really bland, and I didn't really think she contributed to the plot all that well, but Maria Conchita Alonso did a good job of showing her personality that suits her character really well. And Billy was kind of charming with a humorous performance from Bill Paxton, who we have seen in The Terminator, but the character himself wasn't all that funny. He has some good lines here and there, but he didn't really work as a comic relief. The pacing is also a little too fast. I know it's trying to be faster, but it would have been better if they slowed the film down a little bit. But it's not a huge issue. So overall, this film was a huge improvement over the original, and it generally has a lot more heart put into it, which I really appreciate. 8.9 out of 10. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye.